Pine City History Hunt, Site 1. The Pine City Train Depot. The Lake Superior and Mississippi Railroad completed its rail line from the Twin Cities to Duluth in 1870. In fact, the train is the reason Pine City exists in its present location. The town was originally located east of here, where the Snake River flows out of Cross Lake. But when the train tracks were laid on the west side of Cross Lake, the town followed. This is Pine City's first train depot, built around 1870. The train was important to Pine City's growth, and the first depot served Pine City well, until 1940. On September 13, 1940, at 2:05 a.m., a car on a southbound train derailed. The train broke in two near the depot. 8 cars of coal and fuel piled up at the depot. Escaping gasoline burst into flames, and within seconds, all 8 cars were blazing. Dave McLaughlin, Northern Pacific employee, and Art Friend, the village marshal, were in the depot at the time of the crash. In spite of cars crashing and burning all around them, Dave managed to stay in the depot long enough to report the crash to the dispatchers in Duluth and Hinckley. So the northbound passenger train, due in Pine City just minutes later, was stopped in Rock Creek and rerouted. Art was able to call and get the fire alarm sounded before he and Dave ran for their lives. The fire department arrived in record time, but the depot was doomed. Behind the derailed cars were a car of coal, 2 boxcars, and 10 tank cars of gasoline and fuel oil. The tank cars were opposite the bulk plants of the Standard Oil and Texas Oil companies. Had the tank cars caught on fire, the bulk tanks would have also likely caught, which would have been disastrous for the whole town. Only the heroic work of the firemen prevented this from happening. It took a year before the new depot was completed, but the depot you see before you opened on October 1941 and was declared the finest station on the line. Although the building no longer serves as a train depot, the current owners have retained the ticket counter and the station master's desk.